As you shovel out from this latest blast from Old Man Winter, there are some important things to keep in mind. Lisa Sugar reports.
Well, the winter months are tough on everybody, but it's an especially difficult time for members of the Hazleton Fire Department and all fire departments. First of all, the trucks have to make it around the narrower streets, and then there's also the fire hydrants that you need to have access to. So how serious of an issue is this?
It's very important. We actually encourage all of residents that if you live in a neighborhood where there's a fire hydrant close by, we ask you that during a heavy snowstorm, that after the snow has stopped and a lot of plowing operations are complete, to please go out there and try to clean around your fire hydrant. Make sure it's open, make sure it's clear, make sure it's available for the fire department to get to. And most importantly also, we try to ask people to really try to obey the snow ban laws of their communities, because the trucks that we do have to get around and are not little cars, they are some very large vehicles, and sometimes people during the winter they're looking for the first available spot they can find, and sometimes that's right on the corner. But sometimes the snow is pushed back on the corners for that reason, so that fire departments can get around with their large fire trucks. That's why the DPW has pushed that snow back and try to get the intersections clear as possible. So we really want everyone to obey, their snow ban laws, but also most importantly to try to keep help us with keeping the fire hydrants open and clear. That way they're accessible. A lot of them are now in the Hazelton City Water Authority area. They have put a great effort into marking all the hydrants with large, they're 4-foot actually sticks that are on them now. So the hydrants are marked for us, which is a big help. But it's also a big help is that hydrant's dug out and you're able to gain access to it rapidly, because every second counts in a house fire, and that's most importantly for your fire department.
Do you find that most people do cooperate, or do you have a lot of difficulties in the winter?
We actually have a lot of people do cooperate. Lately, I tell you what, the citizens have been great, especially clearing out fire hydrants. A lot of people, even if they just take their, as they're out with their snowblower, they'll make a path into the hydrant. That's great, because that's a big help to us in the event we do need it. So we do have people that do help us. We also have people that also just disobey it and don't do nothing at all, especially the parking. We really want you to obey parking laws, especially during the winter, that we can, God forbid, we have to get in, not only for the fire department, but also for the police and EMS. That if they have to get in for an emergency on any street, no matter if it's a main thoroughfare or a side street, that they can easily, without too much of a difficulty. The snow and the ice provides enough difficulty for us, but we really want the people to help us out as best they can and try to get their vehicles out of the way and off to the side.
All right, good advice to make sure that the fire department, heaven forbid they're needed, but that they can get to someone's house in the event of a terrible fire. Please make sure you have those fire hydrants cleared and also park in the correct spots so the fire trucks can get through.